aha ana yedi Ghana nkomo aha ne yeka said without fear without favor we say the things that we need to say. Medical catchem see abehwe Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the president of the republic. Ghana for etwa adwajo, Ghana for esu, Ghana for wo so wo man ba bia ba beduro ato abese no ofa traders a wo musu, ofa carpenters a wo musu, ofa mason fo esu, adwadifo esu, bankers esu, a doctor fo esu, a teacher fo kura de wo musika peanut no, yesa so wo mfa 10% metua wo mo apartment mu rent. Addo baby, let me find the solutions for this country. Now, as part of the measures and the solutions for this country, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the president of the republic, ne wamu trimo bill, ese wamu ko na wamu kwako peduase akwa train 4 days, wamu train nyame anim na nyame de adwene nyansa ne nimdia wamu de abu man. Wamu ko ba ya yebekọ Ofori Atta o na yakwa akọhwe nsemu a wamu de betu dwa awayi se wo Ofori Atta ni video of an nsemu a de betu dwa no a yinamrade.
So expenditure cutting measures. Discretionary spending is to be further cut 10%. The Ministry of Finance is currently meeting with MDAs to review their spending plans for the rest of the 3 quarters to achieve the discretionary expenditure cuts. 2, these times call for very efficient use of energy resources. In line with this, there will be a 50% cut in fuel coupon allocations for all political...
Okay, hold on. Yedika kachilom se, yempenifo no unhunu de hell magwene, sebio said your musi gwene, so wamo gwene call left to. They are so selfish a creatures, sebio da bia wamo gwene omo nko am ho. Se wo ka kire se, o man no chire omo, o man na ba bedru ba bia, fuel cut, fuel de mo ba be katia, adoctafo wo krom a wamo sum o man no. O man to omo fuel. A teacher for krom ha sum o man no. Woman at all fuel. Then your creative system on crophobic gonna say, one more service and no more day more minor, more important. A chain, a doctor for, a chain, a teacher for, a chain, a nurse for, and for that matter, one more said to me, and say, a 2 mupemu, one mu 2 mupemu, we are. No matter catcher say, full coupono, ye cateno by 50%. In this case, Samini can Ofori Atta the agreement of fear and Yansa Kakrawamwa. Sabio said John Pomo Magafuli, the late of Tanzania, Ekaye, says oye Sabio Obia oye Jumama buying Nasa Opese oye Jumo no na bemudia. You are supposed to use a car no more than a year 2.0 liters. If it's gotten to a point where we have to take austerity measures, I bet more minor con anymore. You don't come and tell us that they can continue to drive their V8 at the expense of the taxpayer. Nemum coupon is a near more tenor. They say about more coupon 5. We are supposed to make sure that Sakasa Casino Chromo driving. You pay year free 1 year more casa, a year not more than 2.0 liters before we even talk about a year pay cut. You're going to take Ofori Atta.
Institutions, including SOEs, effective 1st February 2022.
Hold on. Even with SOEs, state-owned enterprises, or Maya Yatimua, Sabionya Yagwinimu Neha, and Kiabema Sankrofoi, your state-owned enterprises, to say TOR, to say a GMPC, to say all these institutions are Afrifa for the past 5 years, a kufa to be this war, Afrifa, these institutions, or Moya Juma, no Oma Boka Buburo. And so Menoka say, private companies say Wokroma. The only reason here people go into business and they say you perceive a profit. Your state-owned enterprises, CEOs, you know, you more car allowance, you more rent allowance, you more a year, one more bathroom, one more bed, one more driver, one more security, one money taking in we are some one more fool, alcohol, we are your trio mocha, a big 70,000, 80,000, 100,000, 150,000, cocoa board, the funny the kekaho. We are near catcher, you say, these state-owned enterprises, Aboka, last year and the Kufado. Obamoka averagely Wamuboka over 5 billion. Now this is a case where we've used a state-owned I can say Sika at the state-owned enterprises up. Now every year Omuboka near Koso Ehomo Emo Mufu say Omanyade. And then I told si one Juma na to no esiwo ye that's too crude edeko. Nansu ni CEO wa Jessica Chichiri die SRG free for account. So state-owned enterprise CEO say ya adwene a ɛda sumye so ana ko pedua se kodwene ya anka mobile no mo si fuo coupon state-owned enterprises ye ma CEOs no obia fuo yanko anim ntie no.
The government has imposed a complete moratorium on the purchase of imported vehicles for the rest of the year. This will affect all new orders, especially for wheel.
Okay. Can Ofori once again say adwene emuda ho, adwene emunya ha, ana adwene magana, ana omoba yeso omoba besoma. Look, clearly, it shouldn't be for the rest of the year. It should be for the rest of your governance. Moba ye V8 amato krom ha nye V8 ketwa. V8 in lifespan okra and one kokra 5 years. It's for the next 1 year no awoka Can Ofori and next 1 year sem nieka. Yeka said there should be a complete ban and even the amako akwato to abegu no you guys should make sure somebody auction be. Senya omaya se bi adwene mu ha. Niyama every Tom Dick and Harry. We thought say Akufo-Addo na bemu every Tom Dick and Harry will not be driving V8 in this country at the expense of the taxpayer. And so Akufo-Addo buy the same thing and even worse. V8 akese for the rest of the year. For the rest of more governance amutimuno, say V8 kranokra airtime. We don't need it. Sabi Akufo-Addo buy from 2017. These are the measures that we thought they say Akufo-Addo deba. We thought they say Akufo-Addo be yes and yamawi. Sabio aban bia wo vision was so daye no ba yeso oba be boane manfo no. One chairman manfo ne nkoto amena donko mu ansa no de say useless austerity measures we yaba. Akufo-Addo buy V8 asema ne ka ne adwene say 2017 down or be kate no. Ni adwene so be set system wa se obi ko eye boliga ana wo ko upper east upper west ya ana e bi obeba no oba be sign ne no wage government V8 na or the koba wasade abesim no knowing say mobile every Tom Dick and Harry every idiot at the expense of the taxpayer is driving V8. Now OKatakyie say you put a complete ban on buying of these cars for the rest of the year. It is not the rest of the year. We are talking about the rest of your governance. That
the overall effect is to reduce total vehicle purchases by the public sector by at least 50% for the period. Again, with immediate effect, government has imposed a moratorium on all foreign travels except pre-approved critical statutory travels.
Wait, hold on. This is a government OKatakyie say a frakadam aban we ya awam aban we wonwene ne manfo ho aban we ye insensitive aban we wo ka asem ya wo be bi asem wo kan Ofori ateken yenko 3 years ago Chief of Staff of the Republic actual krata by say sa government appointees unnecessary travels ehun hia unless say very very important yemusa Chief of Staff say time ben or left sa ban no. This is a case where the government appointees and Crophobia or more opposition annual Sabisabio or more bank and no more down Crawford them. This is a case where government appointees and Crawforno me to play. A fan Crawforsi a Koyasia year with Germany. Now OKatakyie say government appointees, there is a total ban on it. You say one thing but do other. Total ban way. Yabasa tena he Akufo-Addo ne tutu akwan bebre. Look, General IK Champon tena krom ha leadi wo my way for the 8 years when to kwan yanko ba bia dan so bu man proper and better than the way Akufo-Addo bu man. Total ban Akufo-Addo am kwantuo bebra watu mfaso bia ni so nyansa bia nim watu kwan da bia Akufo-Addo dware wiem wo ba asese wo sesa ne hu wo fly wo sesa ne hu anu wo setenam sebisebio presidency ni yeso woni ni Ghana anaso wo international relations diplomatic consultant. So total ban no nyasa bi government appointees kwa Akufo-Addo amemwo na wo buo no Ghana for na to abama no ba bia adru no ato abese no na wiase kwa nanim sabio wo pese wunya eniema de ba fia. There are so many ways of meeting with other people via phone, via conversations, and nya da bia na so to plan Akufo-Addo no ani chirimi ne de enipa yeso say Ghana e de ne papa kade clearly you can tell. So if there is going to be a total ban for the next 1 year Akufo-Addo year one tenant say no mu minor na wo minor Ghana ne didn't see president ya finna see president so international relations president yanko ne ntien biu.
5, government will conclude on ongoing measures to eliminate ghost workers from the government payroll by end December 2022. Government will conclude the
hold on. Mo set more questions, sir. No more answer. Government payroll ghost names was what Yanti Kroma and Kufa the Becca say, Wabaye, why all it takes to take all ghost names out. It ghost names in a was this one a day shares. Brian a champion, Juma, where you Kroma and say. And yes, our ghost names here and my Brian Champo, and they one yan who say atam. Ya man, you must make sure, say, sa ghost names in Sensemi, you better me make sure, see, you better tell you from the days of even Kufota and Bessine. So why are they still talking to us about ghost names? One of the question more, one of creative ghost names, initially they making money, no more by crocodile the John, and ghost names, Tia and Yansa. I am to tell you, and a bonny mamma, your funu, we are a guru, a yachene, Mamosa, Anajo. Etimudia mo amon certain questions mamoho na yanko yenteke no for interview.
These capacity charges by end of Q3 2022 to further reduce excess capacity payments by 20% to generate a total savings of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. We will impose a moratorium on establishment of new public sector institutions by end of April 2022. Prioritize ongoing public projects over new projects. This is to enhance the efficient use of limited public funds over the period by finishing ongoing or stalled but approved projects. Reduce expenditure on all meetings and conferences by 50% effective immediately. Pursue a comprehensive reprofiling strategies to reduce the interest expense burden on the fiscal, and liaise with organized labor and employers association to implement with immediate effect the measures captured in the Kwao Declaration of the 2022 National Labour Conference, including reforms towards addressing salary inequities, inequalities, example Article 71, office holders. The weak link between pay to productivity and sustainability of the payroll.
We adwene akopeduase akoda. Ani ebusa mo se tire ye akopeduase wo Professor Jambafo Alancheramaten akoya eze wadane mum Dr. Chambi wo mo na ebu man no for the past 5 years dia bedu date. If there is proper leadership from Akufo-Addo na nye dwa ahantan ne kakabensam na ya ne da, was it not proper say obefre other heads from the opposition front say mo na baby adu ne hia mu nyina mu input adwene am betimi aboa after all mumu bia ba bedi o man no anim pen eti mumra ne nyina yenkin adwene mum nanso Akufo-Addo nim leadership Akufo-Addo no angasa no opeso satisfy ne childhood dream of becoming a president. Other than that, if presidency gets to a point where Sebi in Preduasa yakwakoto dichimua, you call all hands on deck. Now Ofori came back, and as reckless as they can be, Osabaya or Bekachere yese NDC for Waman Peninsula Miampasi 11 intino apamo investors. Let me see there be a do positions here. Blame game, no, you lower it, and rally everybody behind see but clearly they are very clueless. They don't have any idea. They don't know how to lead. They're only very bossy people. Akufo-Addo and Crawford, very bossy. Wamu Phyllis or mine or Mon Papanum, you can say, Fahudie, Emma, into Wamuna, as Wamuya the rightful heir, Wamumpe will be arguing. Yanko a finance minister view, Yanko.
Unlike in other countries where the hike in crude oil prices and exchange rate volatility are leading to shortages in supply of petroleum products, government is implementing measures to guarantee constant supply of petroleum products. To mitigate the impact of the rising price of petroleum products at the pump for the next 3 months, government has decided to reduce margins in petroleum price build-up by a total of 15 pesos per litre with effect from 1st April. The details are as follows: bus margin reduced by 2 pesos per litre, Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund margin reduced by 9 pesos per litre, fuel margin reduced by 1 peso per litre, primary distribution margin reduced by 3 pesos per litre. Ladies and gentlemen, these reductions in margins are expected to reduce prices of petrol by 1.6% and diesel by 1.4%. We anticipate that the measures taken to strengthen the currency will help further stabilize the prices.
Wait. Debia me catch them say frakadama memwo. Enam say wonim say 1.6%, 1 point this. Yang gongo 15 pesos. Fuwa no a womatama kodru 11 Ghana cedi no. Wase wate so 15 pesos. Enti ene diesel no 11 Ghana cedi no. Ye beton 10 cedi 90 10 cedi 97 pesos we boa. 95 pesos. 85 pesos. Now you say 1 peso beka say 15 pesos ni ati free no. Ni say that their question percentage 1.6% and 1.0%. Medical catch yourself for your time in for omoye wagadre. Wakwa akoda sum yeso 4 days e wo peduase makwa akonum tea na mo ba be ka kire manfo ne se ye pese mo hotomo a de wo ba ka kire manfo ne se wodi fuo akọ 11 Ghana cedi a liter from John Mahama time one ye 7 Ghana cedis a year can say 4 point something Ghana cedi what they call 11 Ghana cedi a liter na ene wo be ka kire manfo ne se wate so a also what 15 pesos every so when him go say you ntimi nka ana wo ye 1.6% and this 1.5% mu ye wagadire ba question kwa ye busa ne say aya na ye tukrom aye grofo ye bebrewura fikura se tufu wo krom a fu ani etu krom amba so ye nya wo so ndie tema oil refinery ne si wono mo ma ne nya adwuma bone e wo mutirimu adabia mo na mokokra adi fu wo no eba ne matimi anya kakra tafre wo hunti mo pese tema oil refinery be ya adwuma na refine crude no okroma ne nya bia yusu at a cheaper rate afoti wo keka che ana fu wo market margin na mo keka brofo and isi wo mo pa bato a wo mo ka ne twi wo mo pe vote wo mo ka ne twi wo be so mbu mo nkrofo ni komu a na wo mo de kọ brofo because wo mo ni se manfo ne bebre nu ano ente brofo yentie ni bio.
In addition, the NPA and the Ministry of Energy are in discussions with the OMCs to reduce their margins within the spirit of burden sharing. The government will do all it can to ensure consistent supply of fuel and manage the rate of export price increase by ensuring that the Bank of Ghana has access to adequate foreign exchange.
Minimum for Kenofoyata. Okay, one of the things I Kenofoyata the betu Jane say, also President Akufo-Addo and then appointees right from top to down. Omakate wamu pay by 30%. It's yemon semomano. And yes, you yate, sebi umprediasa. Ghana for Yahuhuru yanim kosoro, near Nimunyan senti. Mwankasamo sate questions, sir. Namadamu waba babe answer. Adentia. Yati Kromuha last year. COVID-19 pem Akufo-Addo nimsi ya wochire ye state conference no edreni ana Akufo-Addo ne manfo according to the constitution wo mo set commission say commission nko decide the pay of President Akufo-Addo na yi parliament nso decide na Akufo-Addo decide parliament there commission yi ko ba ya wo mo si ya to Akufo-Addo pay mu and na appointees pay mu by 70%. Etinanu na Akufo-Addo eje 25,000 something and na Akufo-Addo eje 47,000 something and ye busa question say wako atu pay mu COVID-19 bre 71% na se bio a doctor for a lawyer for a teacher for woman wo just 4% ye kan na aso be call 11%. Na sa wo sa down ho ba after a year ebeka say 70% no amene me manfo ne do to ye pay mu no masa te so 30% wo no nya frakadam nya wagadre na ye hwan ya wa na paja wo pay COVID-19 bremu de kwa animu and wasa down ho said the akofa benchmark value buy o my na benchmark value bi ani ba bia o buy na the benchmark value ne buy and na down one as benchmark value no kura masa reducing by 50. So this is a wagadre government almost said that propaganda amemo enka no kore wo mo da amanfo no wo de wo yire ban mu anu ahye da lusu mu kakra bu asema ya favor Akufo-Addo ne na pamfo ena no kwa ye ma ho kwan anka wo yire ene eye vice president yire o si entwe omuka why increase you pay 47,000 something na be ka che say what so by 30% onye wagadre government na ye de ya but you see, there is something that is bothering me and we must talk about this as a nation. You have to pretend it like the ostrich. Look, the finance minister clearly is sick. Your finance minister no oyare. Said the MPP for Arma Professor Mills and one to say, Sebi or your public servant are also minor. It is oyare undeclared. Finance minister is sick. The Ghanaian people know a finance minister ya bon hokano. We need to know finance minister no ediana no and how much is it costing the taxpayer to take care of the finance minister. We need to know. Finance minister ni munyina ya tefu. Is it true sir finance minister ya kidney problem? Ni kidney nyina say ana. Is it true? If it is true, treatment and how much is it costing the taxpayer? And in any case, my Ghana yetimuno onunku na ye nipa na adwene mo bob obetimi lead your mind because clearly when you are sick as a human being it affects your productivity. So you cannot say your reason well. Finance minister is sick. If I was a year Ofori na nye greedy and a year person minkuminya attitude by now Ofori should have resigned. The same person who watch chere wo mind dey abeto menem. Now I also go back catch us why austerity measures are. The essence can be chat one say minimum some men and me manage economy in the bedru ha. Etine ye do austerity measures we aba. As part of it, I am resigning. Finance minister, you are sick. Please, we need to know. And then this for my some medical catch say NDC in the opposition party wa munye serious ba kono no. Montina kroma MPP for the good Professor Mills so and a Professor Mills yare finance minister yare mutimi kan wasem. Is it true say he's on steroids? Is it true? Wow, is he on steroids? If he is on steroids, is he affecting a yanojuma warrior? It means man can function properly. In any other jurisdiction, these things are questions it matters. We need to look at it again. The finance minister cannot lead the country. He is not feeling well. How much is it costing the taxpayer for finance minister to take care of himself? Because we know them. Clearly, it won't be from his pocket. And nobody should come and tell us, I know a billionaire and say, hey, Munyas are rough, no, one more. Yes, say how much is it costing the taxpayer to take care of our finance minister? Say, now, nobody are bamba in thereby. Tomodi are bamba in thereby, Nasa Kamode finance minister, no so dear can say, finance minister, Yarena Ghana for Kase and Yabo Edeheno. Clearly, the finance minister cannot lead us. So, Ebetimia, Akufa the Wafa say, Obetimia resign it. Resign it. But very quick one. Yanko health minister. So now with this medical catch said I want the people to come and say their thing, project the problems and profess solutions. Now, health minister, Kwakwaji Mamenu, wamu ye meet the press with akwaya won kanu kurefense. Kwajo ponkroma. Wamu ye meet the press. Kwajo ponkroma won busan question. Yanko
I dreamt there was going to be a question agenda 111, and I didn't include it in my slides, but I invited somebody who is working under the supervision of the Chief of Staff, because this is a very big flagship program situated under the President's own eye. And a small group has been formed, Health Infrastructure Group. The coordinator is here, and I think I want him to brief you on what is happening there. They give me reports, and we collaborate with them. So I can tell you what it is, but it's good to come from Isomat. So Kwabra, wait, after my responses, you can come and then just give us some small insight into where we are with Agenda 111.
Obi Chantro, Kalia Luren, and Mabitimi Hosu Chantro. A whole minister, one hour substantive minister of health. And I want to ask you, Mobile, such a flagship program, Agenda 111. Now, Nim Sagana for Yagunimu Henti. I will say, I dreamt there was going to be a question on Agenda 111. Now, so many Kwabna, Kwabna, we are no become Bibika Krebu or Agenda 111, ye Bibi as a Kwabna, the Becca Bibika Krebu or Chere. But you see, on my way, Ghana for no one say, I agree more, hey, Tia, Hana Yansa, why agree more? Minumia, I agree more. So I agree more, Yaha. Wamobaya hospitals are who do a guho, a kufa to sue me off and hospital. After the hospital was sue me, Legondia COVID-19, a buyer and a health minister, baby in Traquatois, and Kiamie, Bank of Ghana Hospital, CME, near CME, a better was Sibiaka. Clearly, this leader, but when in some way, a nation, Mupesulo Ganiran, Muye nation, Mupesulo Gania, Agenda, hey, Agenda 222, hey, Agenda 666, hey. So clearly one the man be dia agro say ya. Say John Mahama see Ofori hospital. John Mahama see formina wasi nipa na adwene mu da ho a eyela polyclinic. Oh no to a winsi la polyclinic bi nka ho. Na so koye innovation a no akobu polyclinic. All right, me I say Saturday morning Addo bio Abranas on TV XYZ.